So let's talk about marketing today. Marketing today, we're going to talk about is two different types of marketing, because marketing is important when it comes to your practice. Without marketing, you can't survive. It's one of the core pillars of what you need to do when you're talking about practice and growth, because marketing is what drives your patients to see you, know you, and like about you, and also your chance to educate people to getting closer to a buying position. You got to think of marketing as a valuable investment of your time, your resources, and your energy to do it. But if you do it wrong, it could cost you. And this is what we're trying to do here, is to kind of figure out is what is marketing and how do we do this better. There are two types of marketing. There are direct marketing and there's brand marketing. There's a massive difference between the two, because what you got to understand is that you need to know the difference, because otherwise you're wasting your energy. Direct marketing, right, there is a measurement in it in terms of the actions you take, whereas brand marketing, there is no measurement on its outcome. Brand marketing, when you do brand marketing, is that Coca-Cola or Nike paying millions of dollars on a advertising logo or their brand onto a commercial. That's brand marketing. And that is just their pure exposure of their particular brand. And then hoping that somehow by associating that brand with certain celebrities or certain context, you're gonna make you want to buy whatever they have to sell. But there is no measurement on whether or not that particular logo is actually going to help you buy more of it. Direct marketing has a point of where you need to understand, you need to measure it first of all, because what you need to measure is whether or not that particular marketing is creating the result or the outcome that you're looking for. So what has to happen in direct marketing that doesn't happen to have in brand marketing is that direct marketing has to have a call to action. For example, if a company sends you a particular offer on Facebook, there has to be a call to action. If you take up that action, then all of a sudden that marketing is measured to go, is that successful? Is that the outcome that that ad does? So that ad has to have a call to action. So typical Facebook ads are a direct marketing, which means that, if you want to have someone to click that button, that is a direct marketing. Where brand marketing is something like this. There is no call to action here in this particular video, because I'm not trying to sell you anything. There's nothing I'm marketing other than my brand. So how this video is brand marketing. It's about exposing my brand to you, to helping you understand that I can create content to help you grow. This is a conversation I just had with one of my clients, and I thought this was a great topic for you to listen to. What I'm trying to help you understand is that marketing is important in chiropractic, and how you do it and knowing the difference between the two can help you save a lot of time, money, and energy. But direct marketing has a direct result, which means that when you measure, you can know whether or not this is a successful marketing campaign or it's not. Whereas brand marketing doesn't have that luxury, because you can't measure the outcome. Knowing the difference between the two and how you market is going to be critical here, because if your intention is to create a campaign or create a marketing that you need a return of investment, then you shouldn't go for brand marketing, because brand marketing doesn't have that. But direct marketing, which is like Facebook ads or an ad in a newspaper or whatever you're doing, when it comes to that, when there's a direct call to action, that can be measured, and that is very successful. What's important here is that, is my ad successful to help someone move towards taking that action? That's how you measure the success of that particular campaign. Whereas brand marketing is slightly different. Brand marketing isn't about moving the action, because there's no action to be measured. So you can't be thinking about that. What we got to do when we think about brand marketing is what we got to really focus on a specific niche. Who do I want to create the brand for? What am I trying to educate? Who am I need to continually educate or want to promote to? So from a chiropractic point of view, in your practice, think about who is the typical audience that you want to talk to. And it can't be everybody, because if you talk to everybody, no one's listening. So that's how the difference between when you're doing direct marketing and brand marketing is to know the difference. Because when you know the difference, then you know how to create the proper campaign to get the results that you want. Don't expect by doing brand marketing that you're going to get new patients all of a sudden. That's not how you should measure this. But if you do direct marketing, if that's the intention, then it has to have a specific call to action. Once you know the difference, you then creatively know how to spend your time, your money, and resources on the appropriate marketing, and then do it appropriately. Like I said, there's no right or wrong way. I'm not suggesting one is better than the other. You just need to know the difference. Thanks for watching this video. If you haven't already done so, that subscribe button, you should press it. And because I want to share videos with you just like this one to help you grow your practice.